Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda, and welcome back to the Outlast Trials Tips series, where I am running through each trial in the game, giving more of a walkthrough style of these videos and sort of over-explaining everything I'm doing and thinking, with the goal of helping newer or maybe less experienced players work towards getting A pluses in solo. In this video, we are on the third trial within Program Genesis, which is Sabotage the Lockdown. And this is another trial that can be done very, very quickly if you know what to do. I am rocking my standard loadout of Stun, Noise Reduction, Strong Arm, and Incognito. If you are a player who is not high enough level for these amps just yet, feel free to check out my loadout breakdown video where I go through potentially some of the other amps at lower levels that you could use in replacement of these. Before I jump into the trial, I do want to say thank you all for 300 subscribers. We just reached that the other day, and yeah, very happy to see that. I honestly wasn't expecting very much interest in these Outlast Trials videos, but I was doing the weeklies anyway, and I figured, it could be kind of fun to record and just talk my way through doing the trials. And yeah, so it's turned out to be a lot more popular than I expected, and I really appreciate all your support on these videos. I'll be continuing to make them as usual for the foreseeable future. Still enjoying the game quite a lot. Also, I made a community post about this, but if you missed that or it didn't show up for you, the Talos Principle 2 DLC has been announced for release next Friday. So they just announced it yesterday, and it's coming out in simply 1 week from now. And I am so excited. The trailer looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to playing that. If you're someone who only watches Outlast, you might not know, but I do have a playthrough of the Talos Principle 2 on my channel, where I mostly just recorded myself playing through the game for the first time. It wasn't so much a let's play or anything like that. I wasn't constantly talking or anything, but I'm going to be doing a similar recording and uploading of the DLC playthrough I do. So if you're someone who's only interested in these Outlast Trials videos, you can feel free to just ignore those videos if you're not interested in them. And it won't be really affecting my normal Outlast videos. I'm going to be probably doing that playthrough in like just that one weekend. Like next weekend, I'm going to probably end up playing through the whole thing because I'm super excited for it and I absolutely love the game. But yeah, I'll be right back to Outlast Trials, and I'm not going to be consistently uploading other games or anything like that, at least not currently. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that, and I'll probably be mentioning it in the next few videos as we lead up to that day. But anyways, we're going to jump into this trial now. If you don't know, this one is a trial where you basically have to escort a gas canister to the very end in order to power up a generator to get out. And this is actually one of the trials I farmed quite heavily for the prime time event for unlocking all the items. You can look around here at the beginning for items. There's often ones behind these cars and maybe some stuff in this little gambling area or whatever this is. But a lot of the time you can just run up here, and then of course you need to make sure you grab the gas canister and head down here. Keep an eye out. There's often a poster right here on the wall, but not this time, unfortunately. And basically, watch out for traps and everything, of course. But what I do is I'll just run straight over here to the garage, little garage door. You might remember this if you watched my last video, Cancel the Autopsy, since we are in the same map area, technically. Open that thing up, grab your canister, and crouch on under. And Coil will be coming out somewhere over there. Oh, I accidentally marked him, but yeah, so Coil does come out if you're slow. So make sure you are quick enough in opening this door. And I guess he can see you through the garage door. Hopefully he doesn't get all the way back here. But I'm going to grab that poster and get moving. So hopefully we can avoid him. He might actually come through this door on my right. But I think we should be able to get out of here before he gets here. We got a nice rig recharger. And yeah, basically it's kind of the same idea as we did for Cancel the Autopsy. You just make your way through these back hallways because the generator is in Sector C. And we can grab this poster. And sometimes you'll run into the Wolverine X-Pop, at least that's what I call him, in the back halls somewhere around here, around this area, or maybe after you crouch through the upcoming section. We saw the large X-Pop on my right there. But for the most part, you should be undisturbed all the way through here. And that's why this trial can be so quick, is you basically just run through the back halls freely and then come through. Whoa, my night vision just had a mind of its own there for a second. I did not turn it on. And then you can come through here. If that door's open, you can go through that way. Since it's not, we have to go through, of course, this direction. And sometimes even this whole area is blocked off and you have to go, you know, like sometimes, oh, well, that's convenient. Coming back, show me this poster. Sometimes this garage door will be closed, in which case you'd have to go through Sector B here, and then that door will probably be open, or you have to go back around through Sector B, and just continue like sticking to the left side of the area, and eventually you would end up coming through there if you end up taking that path. But ideally, you'll be able to get through to the firing range some way, either through that door right there, from coming through there after entering the sector, or the way I just came. Usually one of those two is available. And then we just head through here, and then Coil will be in this area often, so you're going to want to wait him out for the most part. Just he might be over there, but he'll often go through here, or he'll come right past me and go through to the firing range, or go down the hall there. And whenever he's made his leave, and you do have the pusher coming out, but we're just going to run over here now and start filling up the generator. And this is pretty much the end of the trial, so yeah, not a whole lot to really go through in this one. Just fill up the generator, and then we flip the switches and pull the cord, and you're done. One thing that can be a bit annoying on this one, if you are going for A+, is getting all the posters. So definitely make sure you're constantly on the lookout. There's usually at least one somewhere in the back halls, but depending on your luck, the other two can be harder to find. We got 4 of them in this run through. But yeah, you just run up and jump up here, and then you're pretty much home free at this point. You usually don't even need any items to finish this trial off. You guys, if these are helping you guys out or you're liking these videos, don't forget to smash the like button, like so. And yeah, so if Coil was close behind you, he might just chase you up here, but if not, he will come through the door there. But again, like, see, the trial shuttle doors are already here, so I didn't even need to do anything to prevent Coil from getting me. So yeah, generally, in my opinion, one of the easier trials in the game. You can just wait for Coil to leave the generator area, or if you wanted to, you could try and lure him away, or, you know, just run up and stun him and try and fill up the generator and start it up. But either way, you're going to have a pretty easy time with this trial, in my opinion, even in solo. And that is it. Sabotage the Lockdown, A+, 4 minutes 22 seconds on Program Genesis. Of course, things can get slightly more difficult with variators, but even with a larger amount of enemies or different variators like that, I don't find this trial to end up being very difficult or have a lot of increased enemy density. So yeah, pretty much that's it. I don't really have a whole lot else to say for this one. Just following that route through the back halls makes things a lot easier, because if you're going through the gymnasium and the different sectors and kind of getting mixed up in those darker rooms, or you could run into, you know, the larger X-pop and everything, but taking the back halls basically circumvents almost all the danger in the trial, and can just pretty much make it as easy as possible for you to pick up that A+. So that's going to be it for this one. I do believe the next thing we have is a full trial. Should be Grind the Bad Apples, I believe, if we are going in the order of the original. So that should be a fun one. I know a lot of people do somewhat struggle with that trial, so hopefully I'll be able to provide some good insight on my strategies and how I approach completing it with an A+ in solo. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want some more Outlast Trials content, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.